Greetings to everyone. Saint Chavara Day is celebrated on January 3rd. Saint Kuriakose Elias Chavara. He is a founder father of CMC and CMI schools. His contributions in the field of education, as being called as a father of vision. He is a man of vision. He is called as a man of vision. Truly said, his contributions in the field of education, from starting and establishing the schools, to midday meals, and starting the first printing press in 1887 in the name Deepika. All these contributions have miraculous impacts in the coming youth. His Chavaras, which is also called as Chavara sayings, have commendable, inspirational impacts to instill in the present generation the values and virtues. He is definitely an epitome of compassion, virtues, and values. Here we have with us Mrs. Vandana Pachauri, who is going to speak about Saint Chavara.
Saint Kuriakose Elias Chavara has always been an inspiration to the youth. And over the years, we have seen this as he has established a number of schools through his congregation, CMI and CMC, to empower girls. He has contributed majorly to bring them to the forefront, to enable them to help themselves, and he has been instrumental in bringing a sea change in the lives of women. Also, not just this, he has established many poor homes where he had rehabilitated a number of people. His contributions are immense. In fact, there are things which we don't even know, but whatever there is there in light, we are there to discuss with these children of grade 9th and 11th. I have certain questions to put forth to my students so that we may enlighten them about how he lived his lives and how he is empowering youth and how we can further his ideas among the children. God sends his messengers, and Saint Chavara was one among them. His contributions are everlasting. To start about this discussion, I will just try to ask a few questions to my children. My question to Athar is, how Saint Chavara brought revolutionary changes in the field of education for the sustainable development of the society?
True. Saint Chavara was the pioneer of education not only in the South India but in the whole of India. He started CMS schools, he started the first Sanskrit school and many other works that we are not even aware of. He was undoubtedly an inspiration for many others. He provided midday meals, he provided the basic amenities to the poor people, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, etc. Above all the discrimination, the selfless service was held by Saint Chavara. And we all really respect and take him as our inspiration for his great work.
That's really true, Athar. Well said. Saint Chavara, the man of vision, the man of great personality, who has had always valued every person's views and every person's life according to him. So according to his Chavara, I would just forward this question to Neha. Neha, can you please tell me what Saint Chavara, our founder father, has mentioned about character formation?
Yes. According to Saint Chavara, our founder father, a character education depends on family atmosphere. A character formation is a spiritually deeply rooted pattern of values and attitude. A character education is important to develop one's ability and good behavior.
That's really true, Neha. According to Saint Chavara, he has always emphasized on education and character formation in general. It is definitely a part of education. Now I pass on to Mrs. Vandana Pachauri.
Yes, without character, life becomes ruined. Because during the initial years of a child's development, if the character is not formed, never after that can you remold a child to become something else. So I think character, this lesson given by Saint Chavara is ringing in our ears, and it helps us to mold the children of our school, how we bring up, and we pass on these values to our children.
Yes, exactly, Vandana ma'am. I would just, pass on the next question to Sanskriti. Sanskriti, it is said and it is believed and we accepted what Saint Chavara, our father founder, has said, that, however we just grow in age and maturity, we need to submit ourselves to our parents, right? Our parents are very important. And Saint Chavara has said that we are God's investments for parents. So can you please tell me about it? What he has mentioned about family values.
Saint Chavara has truly and rightly said this. The sound and healthy atmosphere of a society and family relationship with parents enabled Saint Chavara to develop and build a propitious and constructive relationship with the society around him. Saint Chavara related to the people in a genuine manner, and he also maintained his relationship with the society in true Christian love. And Saint Chavara has also said this, that children are God's investments in the hands of their parents. And this is really very true. Saint Chavara held families in high regard and believed that families will attain heaven-like peace and happiness only when they follow the principle that children should be brought up on a morally sound substratum. Family is the most effective way in humanizing a society, and families sometimes, and parents also, turn out to be the enlightening force in a society.
That's really true, how important the family values are. We inherit many things, many values from our family. And he even has mentioned about attire and sanctity. I would just pass on the next question to Ashia. Yeah, that what Saint Chavara has mentioned about sanctity and attire, it should be according to the age he has mentioned. Can you please throw light on that?
Attire and sanctity means purity. The wisdom in one's grows with age. One should be very peculiar about being pure with people. The same purity and wisdom comes in one's character due to family values. Kulikus Elias Chavara dreamt of the formation of ideal families in the society. He very rightly knew that a good society, will be because of a good family, and a good family would lead to a value-based nation.
Oh, that's really wonderful, Ashia. Now I pass on to Mrs. Vandana Pachauri.
These are some important values which our founder father, Saint Elias Chavara, has taught us. And it is going to be with us all our lives. Through our children, we are making these values immortal. And he is living in these values with us all the time.
Yeah, that's really true.
We are blessed to have such saints to guide us and to empower us all our lives. Shivam, can you just tell me how he helped the women to come forward and change, how he changed their lives and empowered them to live a life of dignity?
As you all might know, in nowadays, women are allowed to do whatever they want. They can go to college, they can join any universities they want, they can do any job. And the biggest part who plays in this was Saint Kulikus Chavara, as he was the one who started the CMC congregation. He wanted a woman to stand pride and write their futures with their own hand, and for that, education is needed to them, as he provides Sanskrit lessons and many more subjects to them.
Very good.
Oh, that's really wonderful, Shivam. That's really true. Saint Chavara, our founder father, a man of vision, definitely. I've mentioned so many times. He has taught us how family values are very important in instilling values in children. In present generation, at this juncture where the values are deteriorating, how important it is to instill values through family background. Neha, I would like to ask you about what impact Chavaras had in instilling these values in children. What do you have to say about it?
Saint Chavara believes in the formation of an ideal family in the society. He means a family is 6 to 7 people of the same blood, bounded together with love and trust.
Yeah, that's really true. We need to trust our mother. He has mentioned, he has stated, we need to trust our mother because God hears mother's prayer just like a baby's prayer. So that request is really very special. Right? All the mothers are very important, and all the Chavarans, if you see, the Chavara sayings, all those are emphasizing on family values, education, and how important knowledge is in one's life, isn't it? Would you like to say something about this?
One's ability are defined by the family values. The family has a main role in protecting, revealing and communicating love within one another and with the family members. The family gives us strength and becomes a backbone throughout life. And this is how family supports. So it's very important to have family love.
Yeah, that's really true. Vanda ma'am, do you know that family values, it is the important backbone in today's generation. But in the upbringing, everything depends on the upbringing of the children. Because as we say, home is the first school and we are in the second school with our teachers as equal to our parents. So we need to follow the family values because, yes.
Families are the founding stone of society. If the family is not stable, if the family is not strong enough, of course the whole system is going to collapse. So family values and a good family is the foundation of any prosperous society.
Yes, and how important education is, right? And isn't it not that is a blessing to lead an ascetic life, okay? Keeping away and aloof from all the luxuries and all the worldly pleasures, and that is what Saint Chavara, our founder father, has done. Okay, how he has contributed to not only to inculcate and impress in children family values, but also how one needs to be empowered through education. Atar, would you like to say something about it?
Surely, ma'am. First of all, about the family, as we were talking about family, the role of family we have seen during the pandemic time also. In COVID time, when we saw people were suffering, family was the only support. Family is the backbone, truly, because before going to school, children are brought up at their home. If the family background, if the family morals are weak, children will surely have lack of ethics, respect,
That's really good.
everything.
Yes.
To be successful in life, moral values, ethics, respect for elders, and what Chavara said is very important.
Yeah, that is what is the main underpinning that is required. Okay, so there is no important thing in life other than to be virtuous.
Saint Chavara wrote to his friars that, "Dear brethren, let the vicars of the monasteries foster real charity among themselves and maintain a true bond. Numerous may the monasteries be, all must be like the members of one family, the children brought to, nursed, and born to the same mother. Never let this love weaken, and let it go stronger from day to day. Because our mother develops the abilities, and we sometimes also inherit our mother's abilities into ourselves. So our mother plays a really vital role in developing our abilities. And because we learn from our mother and we learn from our parents.
That's really wonderful, Sanskriti, and it's also very important that we should keep away from laziness because laziness fosters evil habits, according to Chavara and Chavara saying. So let us all take the resolution on this new year to follow the footsteps of Saint Chavara, our founder father, who has always emphasized on the values of great personalities and the individual personalities of every individual.